Hello everyone, this is Gabrielle with Shamanic Healing, and today we're going to do a Reiki session to encourage our connection with our higher self and innermost being, as well as clear and activate the upper three chakras. This is the crown, the third eye, and the throat chakras. If this is your first time listening to one of my Reiki sessions, I am using one of my sound healings based on connecting with the higher self. If you are interested in listening to this sound bath without the audio or the Reiki session, you can find this on my YouTube channel as well as my SoundCloud. The links are below in the description. There are layers of audio below the ability to hear visibly, but the sound bath as well as my voice is a natural distraction for the main work that is going on. So before we get started, I'm going to encourage you to find a comfortable position, whether that is sitting or laying. I would encourage you to listen to this at most 4 times and not more than once a week. As we begin, I am opening up a sacred bond and connection between the listener and I. I am connecting directly to the collective field of human consciousness. At this time, I encourage you to take 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes if you can. Visualize a white light surrounding your body at this time, cleansing your field naturally, washing away any doubts or fears, any worries and concerns. As we begin, I want you to bring your attention to your heart space. This is the space between your breastbone we have our heart chakra, and we have our higher heart chakra, which is a bit above it along the spine. These 2 areas are extremely powerful and potent. It's often the key to connecting with our higher self. And so I encourage you at this time to take multiple deep breaths, preferably of the same count. Breathe along with the sounds that you hear if that's more comfortable. As we directly focus on the heart space, I encourage you to allow yourself to imagine or visualize any colors that you would associate with your heart space. This is the area and part of you that is pure and untouched. Oftentimes our heart chakra gets blocked when we deal with heartbreak, grief, loss of passion, perceived failures. Outside of that, your true essence lives here, your innermost being, and this is what we are calling forth. So at this moment, as I send Reiki through this audio, I highly encourage you to set your intention to connect with your higher self and innermost being, and continue to breathe in deeply, imagining yourself breathing in whatever color you associate with your heart space. And when you exhale, you're exhaling all that needs to be released. At this time, I would like for you to imagine yourself in your purest light. This can be as a light beam, this can be as a feminine energy, a masculine energy. It can be yourself as you view in the physical. Once you can imagine yourself, whether it's you actually standing and you can look at your hands, or if you're just watching yourself, I'd like for you to change the scenery to whatever it is that you most desire. It can be a mountain, a lake, the beach. Feel yourself in this space, outside of any and all illusion of self. Allow yourself to observe the realness that you are. You are a true cosmic being of light. This being that you see, this being that you pick up of the truest light. Whether you're having a very easy time visualizing or you're having a difficult time right now, feel this energy, see the truth. When you feel as if you are grounded in this space, in this energy, in this scenery, I ask that you now set the intention to pillar and root this energy into your heart space as your inner truth. This is a space that you can go back to anytime. This is your innermost being, the one that knows and guides, the one that understands why you are here, what you are here for, and only knows love. We will continue to get acquainted with this energy, and soon we will move on to the throat chakra, causing this energy to travel up through the heart and activate the throat chakra. And as we ascend into the throat chakra, I'd like for you to imagine this energy, this heart chakra energy, the color, the scenery, Whatever it is for you, visualize this as you are breathing in, now moving up into the throat chakra. There may be some sensations that you feel at this time or throughout this session. This is just energy moving throughout the body, activating and clearing. The throat chakra is our vessel and energy of communication, of expression. It is sound, and sound carries vibration, whether positive or negative. At this time, we set the intention to align our higher self and innermost being with our throat chakras, opening this space up for pure and open communication of the highest vibration, communicating love, joy, support, truth. The important thing with any practice of meditation or visualization is to remain as consistent as possible. And so we find in meditation that our minds often drift off into thought, especially when we are first starting. This is completely normal. The important thing is to continue to redirect that energy back into the flow. So if you find yourself having difficulty continuing to visualize or keeping up with your breaths, that is okay as long as you continue to redirect. The more you continue to redirect your energy, the more that this Reiki energy will implant through you. As we allow the energy to move through us, we are now moving to the brow space, the third eye. This is a very important space when connecting with Source Creator energy, especially our higher self and innermost being. Many of us live with a cloudy third eye or an unactivated third eye. This is an area of immense spiritual activity. And so the focus and intent for this area that we are going to set is to activate this space and directly connect it with our higher self and innermost being of divine light. You may say this out loud or in your head, or just feel it in your heart space. Spirituality and working with Source is very intuitive. This often means that a lot of what we experience doesn't make sense directly to our five senses. So some people may be very good at visualizing, others feeling. And as we are bringing this energy up, if you have already done so, great. If you haven't, take some deep breaths and imagine this energy moving up from the throat to the third eye at the center of the brow, and place your attention and focus there. This is going to be a pretty powerful activation of Reiki, so just continue your breathing. Allow anything to come to your mind, any visions, any messages that you may need to receive from your higher self. We are opening the space for that now. Any concerns that you would like to relay, any guidance that you are seeking right now. Send out that energy and know that you will receive an answer, whether now, a day from now, or a week from now. Because this is an activation happening with a Reiki session, the energies may feel more intense, or you may have a bit more difficulty. This is perfectly normal. Allow yourself to process this in whatever way you are processing it now, as there are no expectations. Every bit of you is perfect, and every bit of you experiences this in the way that it's supposed to. As we close out the third eye, I'd like for you to really set the intention of opening this space. Reiki is an energy, a frequency that can travel through sound, distance, space, as everything at the core is an atom of energy. There's matter and there's antimatter, there's dark energy, there's light energy. We humans have life force. Reiki translates to life force energy. It is a form of healing, and it can also be used to activate along with the energy and assistance of higher beings of light. And so through my method of sound and voice frequencies, I'm able to channel Reiki to activate and call out certain energy points of yours. And so for many of you that may be receiving this activation right now, you may receive heightened visions or dreams. You may find that you have difficulty sleeping, or that you are sleeping a lot more. You may be feeling a lot more in touch with self after this and very grounded. So as we move to the Crown Chakra, which is a white or a purple light, this is slightly above your head, and is known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. This is our direct connection to Source Creator, and so as we're bringing this energy or chi ball up to the crown chakra, this is our final resting spot. This is where we often connect with an extension cord to Source Creator. So when we are praying or manifesting or wanting to connect with our higher self, it's often a very positive thing, a recommendation to imagine a plug coming from your crown chakra and plugging into Source. Visualizing this will be extremely powerful in establishing this connection further. So continue to take deep breaths and imagine this light traveling up from the brow to your crown. You can even imagine at this point breathing in, starting from the heart, and when you breathe out, a light moving up from the heart, out through the crown. Allow yourself at this time to receive any visions, any feelings, to imagine this white energy or purple energy from your crown chakra spreading like a fountain, bursting kind of like a firework. So every time you inhale, holding that energy in the crown chakra, and when you exhale, imagining a burst of energy like a firework or a fountain surrounding your entire auric field of purple or white light. This is to ensure that this energy is coursing around your auric field. It is connecting to you. It is pulsing through you. Whatever you are feeling at this time, while we are clearing and activating this crown chakra, as well as planting your higher self and innermost being connection, is perfectly fine. At this time, as we move down to the root chakra, the base chakra, which is connected to the base of the spine, below the sacral chakra, and in the center of the pelvic bone, we are grounding this energy. And so from the crown, we had the fountain. And what I'd like for you to do at this time, as the Reiki is coursing through, is to connect this fountain of energy to your root chakra. This does not have to be specific, just set your intention to then ground this energy, root it and pillar it. And as we come down from this session, I encourage you to continue your deep breathing and imagine yourself, again, in whatever way you desire, surrounded by a scenery of your choice, preferably somewhere with water, sand, soil, tree roots, flowers. But we are now including and pulling up energy from Mother Gaia into our root chakra, up our legs, through our feet, bringing this energy up, acquainting it with ourselves, welcoming it, stabilizing. We are sharing our deep gratitude for the elements of nature that provide us with reflections of ourselves, understanding that we are higher souls living a human experience. We are here only for the fact of learning unconditional love through different lenses of existence. I share my gratitude to you for sharing in my collective energy and allowing me to do this session, opening up this space of activation. As we come down from this, I encourage you to drink as much water as possible in the next 48 hours to integrate this energy. And again, I would not encourage watching this more than once a week and more than 4 times total. If you are interested in more of these sessions and sound baths, please give me a follow and a like. Comment your experience below or send me a personal message, as I love to hear about how these are going. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to do this for the collective. If you are interested in a personal session, which looks quite a bit different than this, it is on a more personal one-on-one level, allowing you to live your fullest and most expanded life attached with your higher self and innermost being. Please feel free to click the link in the description below and book a session. We also do intuitive card readings as well to allow you to see a deeper level of the blueprint within you. I love you all so much, and I thank you so much.